The Wise Warrior Medal event is the newest event in Clash of Clans, and in this video we're going to be breaking down the details of the event as well as talking about the best rewards for both free-to-play players and spenders. I'm also going to be giving you guys a brief insight on my thoughts of the stick horse and whether or not you should buy it. To start off, let's go ahead and talk about the event details first. The event is going to run between February 9th and February 27th. During this time, you will have to destroy buildings in multiplayer battles to get wisdom scrolls. These scrolls are used to progress the event track and get rewards, and some of these rewards include grumpy medals. These medals can be used in the medal shop to get all sorts of rewards and the brand new epic equipment. Do note that this event will include some temporary troops, primarily the Azure Dragon, the Firecracker, and the Ram Rider. And to what I suspect will be to a lot of players' approval, we are going to get an even split between Clan Castle Cakes and Mighty Morsels. Now briefly, I'm just going to go over the new decorations that we have from this event because I think that makes a little bit of sense. The event decoration that you'll get for completing the event is the Handsome Scroll, and this decoration is pretty cool and actually has some idle animation and particle effects to it. The standard decoration that you can buy from the event shop is the Lucky Shoe, and this is a horseshoe with a little bit of a sparkle, and you can switch the direction that it's facing. And the super decoration is the Flame Horse that has two versions, a gilded light version and a flamed dark version. The art of the Flame Horse is really nice, but to be honest, the animations are pretty limited compared to a lot of the other super decorations that we have. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about a necessary step that we have to go through if you want to know what the best rewards for you are as a player. There are a number of epic equipment available in the shop, including the Stick Horse, the Rocket Spear, the Action Figure, the Meteor Staff, and the Fireball. Thus, we are going to make a quick decision tree so you guys know exactly what to get from this event. When it comes to the brand new Stick Horse, I think it's a really capable tool and it's a strong epic, but it's a little bit situational and I don't think it's something that we're going to be using in every attack. I will link my analysis for this epic equipment at the end of the video so you guys can go ahead and see it. I think the top priority among the epics that are available, however, is the Action Figure for the Archer Queen. This is an equipment that you're going to use often and a lot of low-level players will have access to it as well. After that, it's between the Rocket Spear and the Fireball. If you have a ton of Starry Ore lying around, you can go ahead and grab the Fireball and start upgrading it, but again, it is a pretty big investment because it only really becomes the monster that it is at level 24. If you're not a player with a ton of auras or you just want something that's pretty good out of the gate, you can go ahead and grab the Rocket Spear. It is a solid piece of equipment. After those two, I would consider the Stick Horse as I think it's going to be decent enough to use in a lot of attacks. And then finally, I would consider the Meteor Staff, which isn't a terrible piece of equipment, but it's not part of the meta and it's pretty much only used in air attacks. So first, Action Figure Puppet, second, Rocket Spear, Fireball third, the Stick Horse fourth, and then finally the Meteor Staff. With that equipment decision tree out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the best rewards for free-to-play players during this event. Free-to-play players will get a total of 3,100 Grumpy Medals from the event track and 200 Grumpy Medals from the bonus track for a total of 3,300 medals. Now, this is a smaller amount of medals than what we usually get, so I hope that there's another way for us to get medals throughout this event, and hopefully we can get that later on. For 3,300 medals, I think there are a few things that you can get as a free-to-play player. The one equipment package is one that I always recommend for free-to-play players, and that is where you simply get one equipment based on our equipment decision tree and you would hold the rest of your medals. And the reason we're holding these medals is because if we do end up getting bonus medals, you could actually go ahead and purchase something like a Starry Ore or Glowy Ore package. In the event that you don't want the equipment and you just want the new decoration, you would simply just get that and hold your medals. And in the case that you're a free-to-play player and you just want to ball out on ores no matter what, then you could get this package right here. You can get all 10 packs of Starry Ore followed by 2 packs of Glowy Ores. And finally, in the case that you really want a book of building or a book of fighting, you could get this package right here. You could go ahead and get one of those books as well as 4 packs of Starry Ore. But again, like I said, the only real package that I recommend for free-to-play players is the one equipment package, because even if you're just getting the new equipment, I think it is worth doing. Now, with that discussion of free-to-play rewards out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about whether or not the event pass is actually worth purchasing. The event pass is going to cost you $5, and for it, you're going to get a ton of things. Not only will you get 5,500 additional grumpy medals to spend in the shop, but you're going to get 600 glowy ore and 80 starry ore on top of it. To be frank with you, the ores by themselves are enough to get a lot of value out of your $5, so the fact that you can buy additional things out of the shop is crazy value. For those who can only buy either one pass a month, either the gold pass or the event pass, the gold pass is almost always better value, except in the case that you have a ton of equipment to catch up on, then I would actually recommend the event pass. Regardless, the event pass is 100% worth buying, and if you guys do end up getting it, do consider using code BD. It really does help us out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Now, for those of you that do have the event pass, let's go ahead and talk about the best spender rewards. Spenders will receive the same 3,100 medals from the free event track, the 200 bonus medals, as well as 5,500 medals from the event pass. This will give us a total of 8,800 medals. Again, this is great, but it's lower than what we usually get, so hopefully this gets supplemented somehow. For all players, especially spenders, I would highly recommend that you hold on to any of the bonus medals that you have, just in case we do get some extra medals. Now, a package that I am going to recommend for spenders is the 2 equipment package. This package consists of 2 pieces of epic equipment as well as a book of building or a book of fighting. An alternate option is to get rid of the book and just wait if we get 500 extra medals, because if we do, you can buy another piece of equipment. Or if you don't want the books and we don't get extra medals, you can go ahead and spend this exactly on 8 packs of starry ores. And just a quick reminder that if you do want the super decoration and you only need 1 piece of equipment, all you have to do is just swap out one of the equipment in this package with the super decoration because they cost the same amount. Now, in case you only need 1 epic equipment from this event and you want to get some books on top of it, this is the pack that I would recommend. You would get 1 epic equipment and then 3 books between the books of building and books of fighting, and these work out exactly. Now, if you wanted 1 piece of epic equipment but you wanted some ores instead of the books, you would get this pack right here. You would get 1 piece of epic equipment, 8 packs of starry ore, 10 packs of glowy ore, and a pack of shiny ore. And once again, if you just wanted the decoration instead of the equipment, you would just swap out the equipment with the brand new super decoration. Now, if you don't want the super decoration or any pieces of equipment and you just want to get the most progress that you can out of this event, this is the package for you. You would get 4 books between the books of building or books of fighting, and then 3 packs of starry ores. Now, if you're on the other side and you want to get all the decorations, you would get the full decoration package, and this is what it is. You would get the super decoration, the lucky shoe decoration, and then you'd get 2 books between the books of building and books of fighting, and 2 packs of starry ore. If you want the same decoration package but you don't want the books and you want some ores instead, you would get both of the decorations and then 8 packs of starry ore followed by 7 packs of glowy ore. Now, I think this last one is a crowd favorite and it's the final package that I have for you guys, and that is the full ore package. In this package, you would get 8 packs of starry ore, 10 packs of glowy ore, and then 10 packs of shiny ore. This, in addition to the ores that you already get from the event itself, could lead to a ton of ores during this event. But honestly, I don't think you should miss out on this epic equipment. I think it'll be niche, but it'll be very good when it is used. And just as a last reminder, I know I've said this multiple times, but if you have bonus medals, please hold them just in case we get some extra medals throughout this event and you could buy something a little bit better. And with that, you should have everything you need to maximize the benefits from this medal event, no matter what type of player you are. That being said, an important factor in making these decisions is knowing whether or not the brand new epic equipment is any good and whether you should invest into it. That's why you need to watch this video right here, where I did a full analysis of the brand new epic equipment and compared it to all the other Barbarian King equipment, so you could be 100% confident in your decisions.